3,000 delegates came to New York to nominate a ticket. And while it may seem that their work was done before they arrived, it was, after all, these same delegates that worked for Jimmy Carter's cause in caucuses and primaries 1,000 years ago, last January, starting in Iowa. Now they're about to complete the process that has held in thrall a handful of Georgians for the past 2 years. As one observer said, they're as well organized as ants. The only unanswered question of this convention has been the vice presidency. John Nance Garner's pitcher of warm spit that has acquired more potential power than the love potion of Tristan Isolde. It was a long day yesterday as 6 distinguished gentlemen and their families and staffs waited for a phone call, 2 or 3 of them with acute expectations. It's a sign of shifting power when the media started camping outside the door and prestigious newspapers send reporters to stay with the candidate full time. Fritz Mondale managed to elude them. Where did you say he is today?
He is at a location within the city of New York.
There were widely different views on the vice presidency, but most people seemed willing to go along with what Jimmy Carter wanted.
Carter Mondale ticket would not run as good as some other tickets I could think of, namely John Glenn or somebody like that. But I feel that with Mr. Carter being the strong person that he is, that he'll be able to carry Texas.
I've been supporting Senator Mondale, who I think would make a very excellent vice president. He's had a lot of good national experience as a senator on the social programs which are essential to our country.
I've stated that I thought that Senator Glenn, because of his identity with Texas, his identity with the space program.
The Black Caucus endorsed Congressman Ron Dellum's nomination, but only as a means of having certain issues heard. Some charged that they had been Carterized, but the caucus had a firm hold on political reality.
If we were pushing for a black vice presidential candidate, we were not going to play games with the people of America, and certainly not with the black people of America. It may make a good story that we back somebody for vice president, but we think the people in our communities are sufficiently sophisticated to resent our putting a candidate out unless that candidate can get the nomination. What we're facing is the reality of it.
The memories of other voices from other rooms keep recurring on the outskirts of this convention at gatherings like this, where Jerry Brown helped Cesar Chavez raise money for the farm workers.
If the idea is right, the people will come to understand it. And that's been the history of the farm workers. I think it's been the history of the best ideas of this country.
John Tunney was there, and so was Tom Hayden. Jane Fonda auctioned off copies of Chavez's book, and when Jerry Brown autographed them, that raised the take to over $100 each. The focus of the convention is still here, however, with Peter Duchin, not with the mariachis. These 3,000 delegates are accomplishing their purposes, methodically, with more care and less fanfare than before, but with evident determination on all sides. This year, the Democrats mean business.